Hey everyone, welcome back to this live conversation on a Sunday evening. I hope you are having amazing Sunday, and we have some greens, guys. We have some greens. Interestingly, we have some greens coming back. 6,365 up by 3.39%. Ethereum is up by 4%. XRP is up by 2%. And today we're going to talk about something very special topic, which is why one should be investing in Bitcoin. Because in the midst of ICO, in the midst of token sale, in the midst of this FUD, FOMO, regulations, we forget the very basic reason as to why Bitcoin. What's the future of Bitcoin? Why does the Bitcoin exist? We're going to talk about this, and this is going to be very interesting. And but before that, I want to see if I am live. And okay, let me see. Baldeep, hi Gaurav, how are you? Some green in garden. Manju, hi. When 3% digit growth all come again, it's way long now. Yeah, it's definitely a way long. I mean, we are talking about 6,300 from 19,000, 20,000, or maybe 8.5. We are not even at least half the price that we were there once upon a time. But, you know, even 3%, 4% of green brings a lot of greenery in our heart inside, right? It brings a lot of smile on our faces. Sometimes, I mean, this is a small reason for us to be happy and to smile sometimes. You know, if everything is going wrong in your day, and if all of a sudden you see a small green, maybe even 4%, 5%, all of a sudden that you feel that happiness inside you. So this may be crazy, but this is true, guys. So yes, that's the one thing. And forgot, what was the other thing I was going to talk about? Yeah, we're going to talk about why everyone should be looking at Bitcoin. Of course, this is not a financial or investment advice. This is just my personal opinion. This is just what I think about where Bitcoin is going, what's the potential of Bitcoin, and why the hell does Bitcoin exist in the first place? Why should even one care? Because it's really important, because we might forget the basic idea behind Bitcoin, and it happens with many people. You know, when they get started with the Bitcoin, they get crazy about the Bitcoin idea, the philosophy behind Bitcoin, what's gonna do, but somewhere in the middle they forget the reason, the very basics idea of Bitcoin. So let's talk about that. Okay, so in my opinion, Bitcoin is a monetary system. It's not just a tool for investment. It's not just it's not just money, but it's the next technology. It's the next revolution. And I want to relate that to e-commerce business, right? Just about a decade back, if anyone would tell you that people will start buying things online, you wouldn't believe them, because you will say that, you know, how could somebody buy things online without actually touching it, and how people are going to trust somebody online. But that was the emergence of e-commerce. But right now, everything we do is online. We have Amazon, we have Flipkart, we have Jabong, we have Myntra, we have Snapdeal, we have I don't know how many, right? And it's the same stage that we are in right now. When we talk about cryptocurrency to a friend, the idea of Bitcoin, that there could be a money which will be on internet itself. You can't touch that money, you can't feel that money, you can't hold that money, but that money is going to be on the internet, and that's going to have real value. A lot of people wouldn't believe that, right? And of course, we can talk about how bad the fiat money is, how bad the centralized money is, how much corruption is going on, why cryptocurrencies are better than the fiat money. That's all a different topic. We are not even comparing this with fiat. I'm only talking about from the technological point of Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies, as to why Bitcoin is the next big thing, right? Maybe in the next 5 years down the line, or maybe next year, 10 years down the line, you'll see every individual paying each other in cryptocurrencies, not in fiat money, in cryptocurrency. It could be Bitcoin or it could be some other cryptocurrencies, but it is going to be the cryptocurrency for one simple reason: we aren't going back. The world has changed into digital economy, and this is going the digitization is only going to increase in future. It's not going back, and the fiat money that we have doesn't work for the digital economy. You need a money which which stays on internet, and that is Bitcoin. So in a very basic way, why one should be looking at Bitcoin, why one should be caring about Bitcoin, just for the fact that Bitcoin is the internet of money, as the Andreas Antonopoulos calls it. It is the money of internet, and it is also the internet of money. And it's a very important message that people might just forget sometimes, And so, by the way, guys, I do have an account on DLive. I hope to do some lives. Heidi Travels is something that I was looking for. Heidi Travels, I'm sure if you have seen her channel, she's extremely good. She posts a lot of content on steemit.com, and she's been a very successful blogger on Steemit. So yes, we have DLive, which is, I hope to do live someday here on DLive very soon. I have posted some videos right now, but I am definitely not going to completely rely on YouTube, because considering what happened with Alex Jones recently, I am definitely putting all my content, all these videos on DLive and Steemit, because from here nobody can really censor anything, right? This is going to be here forever, and that's the one reason why I'm putting all the content here. And I believe that these are going to be the next social media platform. It might take a while, but they will be the next social media platform. I don't think Facebook or Google is going to be as dominant as they are right now in the next 10 years, or maybe in the next 5 years. These blockchain products are going to be coming up. In the next 5 years, I don't see the Facebook being the number one. But let me ask you, what do you think about that? Okay, let me see if I want to open up some chats. It's a Sunday evening. A lot of people must be partying, drinking somewhere. Where are you right now? Are you at home? Are you drinking? What is going on, guys? Let's just say hi to everyone. 14 people watching. Hit that like, smash the likes, guys. Smash the likes, peeps. Hi Baldeep, Gaurav, what's up? Deepak, some green in the garden. Manju Sri, how are you? Gaurav, when 3 digits exactly. Kunal, not having crypto in portfolio is risky. Extremely risky, man, Kunal. It's extremely risky not to have Bitcoin. It's very risky. The fiat money is risky. That's the best thing that I heard in the chat today. Yes, not investing in Bitcoin is risky. Hi Dinakar, how are you? The era of wealth transformation. I don't want to miss this at any cost. Don't want to regret after some year. True, very true. I have the same opinion though, Deepak. I think we can't afford to miss out on this. Not at all. What is in your take on mining? Any idea? What's your intake on mining? Which cryptocurrency are you referring to, Dinakar? And can you be a little more specific on mining, like any particular cryptocurrency you're talking about, or you are saying that how the mining will exist in future, or things like that? Video दुनिया भर के कैसे हो शेव एकदम बढ़िया हूँ सर. Sanjeet, how are you? Good, absolutely bro, absolutely. Wow, Sky, internet money is really big explosion of coming century. Exactly, guys, this is the point I'm trying to make, because this is quite normal. We are all human beings, and we might forget the basic idea. It's really important for all of us to understand the basic, and the basic is that the cryptocurrency, probably Bitcoin, is going to be the next powerful money. If you ask yourself a simple question today, e-commerce is much bigger than the physical market today, right? I think e-commerce is bigger. I'm not sure if I'm right in saying that. But yes, online social media, online e-commerce is much bigger than the local e-commerce, local commerce, you know. So the things have really changed, and going ahead from here, the fiat money will lose its value. It is gonna be cryptocurrency. That's what it is. Uh, That's true, Shiv. Everything will be digitalized and corruption free. Exactly. I'm happy to be part of this internet money, which is helpful to all young generation. Yes, and we are happy. It's an amazing people. That's what I like about this audience, right? Sure, I have to Steemit account. Amazing. Yeah. So this is the Steemit account that I am on. If you want to like just say hi, and Deepak, guys, please sign up with Steemit as well. Yeah, very important. Likes, please. Investing everything in crypto. What happens in the next 1 year? Let's see. I believe there is a lot in crypto. Raghavendra, this is how I look at it, and this is a very important topic that you brought up. Okay, is that a lot of people actually, so let's say, I mean, there is someone who haven't bought their Bitcoin as yet, and maybe somebody bought Bitcoin in the month of January. So the basic question that most people actually have is that, what if I lose money, right? What if I lose money? So here is how I look at Bitcoin, right? If you look at the Bitcoin price growth in the internet of money, or whatever you call it, right? I don't look at it as short term. So I don't see what happened in the last 3 months, what happened in the last 6 months. No. The way I want to look really at it as to what happened over the last year. I don't want to look at last 3 months, 6 months. I want to see where was it last year. And even if you look at, I mean, every year, okay, except one, right? Every year. So for example, this is what, 2013, Bitcoin price was $118. Now, if somebody comes and asks me today that, is it okay for me to buy Bitcoin today? I'm gonna say yes, but this is not an investment advice. But according to me, it's a good time, because this is going to be the future. The Bitcoin is going to be the next money. People are not going to touch or even transact into fiat money, because fiat monies are too complicated, right? So of course there are some regulations which needs to be in picture, and all those things will happen eventually. There's no doubt about that. But let's have a look at the price of the Bitcoin year after year, year after year, year after year, year after year. This is how we know whether we are growing, whether this is the future or this is not the future. Simple as that, right? And then we can also see whether somebody is losing it or gaining it. And what we will find out is actually people are gaining it year after year, year after year, year after year. So 2013, okay, here is the date. June 11, June 9, 2013, Bitcoin was $108. 2014, okay, 2014, July, $645. 2015, of course, like I said, there was 1 year which was extremely bad, which is 2014. 2016, once again, come back to, wow, 2016. 2016 was an amazing year, okay? And 2017, of course, was much amazing than 2016. But 2016 was $535, okay? We are just talking about 2 years back. $535. Of course, 2017 was about $2,500. And 2018 is about $6.50. So if you look at a year after year, it has grown. It hasn't lost anything, right? So for me, I think any time is good. Any time is a good time to enter Bitcoin price. Even if you entered at $20,000, let's say, if there is somebody who entered at $20,000, if you're not selling it off, you're not making any loss, because it's quite possible by at the end of this year, which is 2018, by December 2018, you might see a price of 25,000 easily for Bitcoin. If not this year, you might see this in the 2019, right? Because this is the next ultimate thing. This is not going to go away. None of this is a financial advice. Peace. I did my part. Yes. Namakan says fiat money will come to end. It will take time. No awareness still. Sure, it will take time. It's not going to happen overnight. E-commerce took a lot of time, right? E-commerce took a lot of time. E-commerce, the first e-commerce company I think was established in about 2000 what 2004 2005 or something. Yeah, it's gonna take time. It's gonna take at least a decade time. Funny thing, still now my friends doesn't believe about blockchain tech and Bitcoin. Oh man, that's really sad. I mean, who doesn't believe in blockchain as yet? I mean, colleges are talking about it, schools are talking about it, uh, academics are talking about it, governments are talking about it. Come on, governments are talking about blockchain technology. As you know, I was in Hyderabad the other day. The government of Telangana is going to be using the blockchain solutions. Tech Mahindra partnered up with the Nucleus Vision. So you have government talking about it, and if some of the friends and some of the peoples who are not talking about it and who don't believe it, it's their I mean, it's their opinion. You can't do much about it. There are always some people who wouldn't accept a technology right at the beginning. They are always used to following other people, so you can't change their mind. They're probably busy in something else. Maybe that's not their priority. People have priorities in their life, right? For you it's a priority. For many people, the new technologies are not priority. For them, maybe relationships are priority, and I mean, of course, relationships are priority for everyone. But I'm just saying that for a lot of people, they don't pay much attention to all these things which are coming up. So I think, but it's really important. What is your ID in DTube, Shiv? So Dinakar, I have this D Live actually, which is crypto conversation and at the rate Shiv123. This is D Live. This is not DTube, because I was trying to upload videos on DTube. It didn't work out. So I have it on D Live. Now D Live is also the platform by Steemit itself. So you have Steemit and D Live. I'm going to be using this very frequently now, because I have seen what happened with Alex Jones recently, and I'm extremely not happy with what happened with Alex Jones. I mean, this is very alarming. I have just given up. I'm still there on Facebook, I'm still there on YouTube, I'm still there on Twitter, but I'm just saying that you can't rely on them anymore. You need to find an alternative solutions, and there is nothing better than a Steemit and DTube. And eventually a lot of people are going to move on to it, because once people realize that how centralized, I mean, there is one particular company who can decide whether they can take you on board or they can ignore you, right? They have billions of data. Sometimes I really wonder that how does actually government allow that? How does the government allow that? That's extremely risky. I mean, people have said that Bitcoin shouldn't be allowed, Bitcoin should not be regulated. I think Facebook should not be allowed. Facebook should not be, I mean, that's a huge risk. You are giving all the billions of data, everyone's data in one company's hand, and you don't know what the company is going to do about it, right? So you are just putting everything on one central server. That's like ridiculous. I mean, so yes, I think it's really important to explore Steemit, DTube, and let's wait for some more social media platforms also to come in. By the way, I want to talk about this Yale University, who says that every portfolio should have crypto method used by billionaire investors. So this is a Yale University, and this is one of the biggest university that we all know of, right? If you are from India, you would know Shah Rukh Khan was speaking at Yale University. He was invited. So Yale University is one of the very popular, very respected university, and this guy is economist, and he said that every portfolio should have crypto method used by billionaire investors. And this is so important, right? And he said that there is a lot of speculations. There is no doubt about that there is a lot of speculations, for sure. But at the same time, this is gonna stay. This is not going to go anywhere. And past performance of crypto is no guarantee. Yes, so this is another guy who is extremely bullish. Thank you, Dinakar. Me too. Shiv is full-time crypto man. Yeah. Hit the like button, guys. क्या और भी उसे में है क्या? मैं ICX खरीदने में शायद $20 तो जा सकता है आराम से। ICX आराम से $20 जा सकता है। आइकॉन साउथ कोरिया का करेंसी है तो ये आराम से जा सकता है। कब जाएगा पता नहीं लेकिन। Where do you see the technology in a decade? Are we going to be rich? Yes, I think so, Ramakant. If you're a hodler, and again, it's not a guarantee. I'm just saying that the way the technology is evolving, the way the whole economy is shaping, the way the whole blockchain economy is shaping, this is for real, guys. I mean, this is not a joke, right? If somebody would have called Facebook a joke about a couple of years back, I'm sure there are a lot of people, maybe some of our grandparents would call Facebook a joke. Would you agree? Some people would have called Amazon a joke. It's not joke, it's happening. You can program things on blockchain. You can build a product on blockchain. You can build an e-commerce company on blockchain. You can build a social media platform on blockchain. You can build a currency on blockchain. You can do all this. So this is not a dream. This is not something like, this is all happening right here. I'm holding TRX, ADA, XBZ, LTC, BCH. Everybody is planning to be rich here. I like that. I'm holding Tron, ADA, XBG, LTC, BCH, Hot XRP, Date. DLive is not in Apple Store. Oh, okay. Hi Parshram, how are you? I'm good. How is your Sunday going, guys, by the way? Sir, which exchange you are deposit withdraw are doing right now? Geotas, guys. Geotas is very good. I think Geotas is pretty fast. Geotas is something that I also covered on my channel. I find them very user friendly. So I am right now using Geotas sometimes. I think they are extremely fast. 21 people watching, guys. What are you doing on Sunday? What's your plan for Sunday? How is your Sunday going? And okay, guys, we forgot. We have green. Let's celebrate that. We have a little bit of green, 3%, 4%, 5%. The only cryptocurrency the price I'm not happy with right now is Ethereum. Otherwise, everything is still in place. Bitcoin is fairly good, not bad at all. Bitcoin Cash, I don't care much about. Stellar is good. Cardano, 11 cents. Come on. Slowly, it's growing up. What will be the price of UBEX token in the future? Well, I have no clue, Parshram. I have no clue where the prices are going. Right now, we are in the bearish market. What's going on with the VeChain? I have no prediction on that one. Hoardership to become rich. Yes, 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 yes. Guys, don't you feel blessed sometimes that you are a part of this new economy? Some of the industries, right? Let's have a look at the industries. Industries that created billionaires. I think this is a very important, these industries are creating the most billionaires. Okay, which industry are you talking about? Right, so just to give you an example, I mean, the reason, okay, let's have a, what industries will create the most billion in the next 30 years? Okay, we'll go through this and we will also go through how the world's, okay, let's go to the, how the world's, since we are talking about becoming millionaires and billionaires, let's see this. How the world's billionaires got so rich. How the world's billionaire got so rich. Let's talk about some money today. So there are many possibility ways to become one of the most richest worlds. Some billionaires build arcade machines, some wedding dresses sold. Okay, no problem. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. We will have an idea. So industry, number of billionaires, and percentage total. So finance and investment, 310 billionaires, 14%. Fashion and retail, let's include Flipkart and Amazon here, 11%. Real estate, I have no clue. Manufacturing, I have no. Manufacturing, maybe Ratan Tata, maybe Tata Industries. Technology, Facebook. Facebook is a technology. Uber is a technology. Uber is not a taxi company. Uber is a tech company. Zomato is a tech company. Instagram is a tech company. Google is a tech company. These are tech company. Come on. 205 people in billionaires. Food and beverages. Who do you have in food and beverages? You have talking about restaurant. You're talking about healthcare. Maybe the series of hospitals. Energy. Reliance Energy. Media and entertainment. Yash Raj Films. And who else? Balaji Telefilms. Who else? By the way, Balaji Telefilms, you know, if you are from India and if you've been watching these series, Balaji Telefilms, they were the first one to capture the television market, right? And where they are today, they're big. Balaji Telefilms is big. And yeah, so these are some of the industries. I mean, these are at the micro level. Let's talk about some macro level industries. Some industries over the last 100 years. These industries are, well, they are last. I'm really thankful to God that I'm the part of this new innovation. Yes, exactly, my friend. Bless definitely and you for to provide us knowledge in icing the cake. Oh, awesome. Thank you, Gora. GTS is really helpful. Next big is in India, just like you can help them to grow. Exactly. Sure we can. I think they are doing amazing. BTC का फ्यूचर बहुत ही ब्राइट है. BTC का फ्यूचर क्या है? These are industries that made billionaires even wealthier last year. Okay, let's have a look. Consumer technology, financial materials, real estate, industrials. Invest as the billionaires do. Guys, one simple formula that you will find, one simple common thing that you will find among all these billionaires is this, okay, that these were the guys who were the early adopters, and when they believed in things, everyone else laughed at them, right? So when probably Mark Zuckerberg came out with the idea that, you know, I'll be building this tech company, I'll be building this tech, I'm coding this, I'm programming this software where people will be able to create an account and will be able to interact with them, right? And this was idea about 10 years, 20 years back. What do you think happened? His friends, his family members, everyone, even the government probably laughed at him. He said, are you crazy? You are into dreams, right? But this guy went ahead, built it. Today, there are billions of people on Facebook, right? So he was crazy. So I wouldn't be surprised if there are some people in your friend or in your family maybe, or who would call you crazy, you know, I'm sure. And you have to be crazy. If you want to be an early adopter, you can't be an early adopter and, you know, have a social acceptance. I don't have a social acceptance. A lot of people, you know, my friends, I mean, some of my friends would, you know, say that, you know, what the hell you're doing there and what is going on? Do you think this is going to be successful? They called it about 1 year back, 2 years back. They still say. So you got to be crazy. You got to be mad. You have to accept. You have to accept those criticism from people, right? In Bitcoin, Sanjit says in Bitcoin, Sanjit Mukhya is a billionaire. Amen, amen, amen. You are the next billionaire. Next exchange as of now. Exactly. Yeah, so this is what happens, right? So these guys went through a lot of criticism, right? Do you think Bill Gates, it was easy for Bill Gates? It wasn't. People thought these guys were crazy, you know. But you know what happened? They were the early adopters. And they are enjoying the wealth today. Okay, I'm not expecting I'm not saying that let's become like, but I'm just saying that the example is really to say that, you know, what happens when you're an early adopter of technology. Okay, this is what I believe, that everyone who is watching right now, in spite of the market going so down and having a bearish run, coming down all to 215 billion, so many people are still watching this video. A lot of people, of course, have given up, went back to sleep, sold everything, all their cryptocurrencies, and you know, but whoever is watching, right, some of you who is watching right now, of course you're watching because of the simple fact that you are a visionary. You have a vision. You can see where the things are going, right? Because if there was no vision, you wouldn't be here. So you are visionary, just like these guys were. Just like these guys were a visionary. Bill Gates was visionary. If I'm pronouncing that right, I don't know. Visionary, is that right? So yes, you are visionary. For that is the reason you are here. And that's right. That's why, you know, so you can call yourself visionary. You have to call yourself visionary. There is no doubt about that. What is the minimum investment required to become millionaire? That's a good question. I don't know. Maybe just one single Bitcoin you can become a millionaire. Who really knows? Maybe just one Bitcoin can make you a millionaire. Who knows? Guys, it's fun to be talking about the money. Hope everybody becomes millionaire who joins and discuss. Exactly. Banning crypto, RBI and government is already losing to technology and plenty of tax which money. Yeah, exactly. Of course, the government would have also invested in a lot of these ICOs, right? They should have invested and they should have got profit. Money is always something that all the governments look out for, you know. That is why they have so many funds, you know. And so I think government should be a part of this new innovation also. They should also be investing in these new projects. They should also be interested into this new technology, because this can fetch a lot of money to the government also, and why not? Deepak, let's celebrate some green, and for Sanjeet who become billionaire very well soon. Wow, Deepak, love you, bro. Let's celebrate some green. Wow, I'm blessed to come and know about Bitcoin. Yeah, I heard 12% of Bitcoin are from 12% of Bitcoiners are from India. Probably it's true. India is really huge in number. Hey Deepak, thank you so much, buddy, for the donation. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. 12% of Bitcoiners from India. I think probably more, because India has a huge potential, guys. I mean, people are looking at India. You know, a lot of Hollywood movies, they take Indian actors also. Of course, Indian actors do have talent, but it's also because they have a lot of people who are looking at watching those movies from India. See, in simple words, and this is what I believe, is any market, the market is made up of people. And so wherever there are more people, there's a bigger market. China is a bigger market because of the number of people there. They have their own Amazon, Alibaba, they have their own WhatsApp, they have their own everything, right? Because of the people. And the whole world knows, and we all know that India is only next to the China when it comes to numbers, when it comes to population, right? And the whole world is looking at. The whole world is looking at India. So I think 20%, I completely agree with. Maybe 12% or maybe even 20%. I completely agree with that. Preetham says, hi Shiv, platform, which platform you trade in? I think right now, since all the cryptocurrency exchanges, there are no banking support from RBI, and a lot of exchanges have moved to peer-to-peer. I think one exchange that I found very user-friendly and very easy to use is Geotas. So Geotas is what I'm using. If you want to go ahead, check it out. This is what Geotas looks like. They have a calling feature also, that means you can you can call up the buyer, you can talk to him, you can call up the seller, you can talk to him. And it's very user-friendly. I found this very user-friendly. So yeah, Geotas is one peer-to-peer that I'm quite excited about. You're awesome, Shiv, sharing about crypto. Thank you so much, Pashram. Love you too. Hey, good Deepak, thank you. BitBNS is good and Geotas is good. Yeah. Thank you, Shiv. Thank you so much, Pritam. Yeah, so guys, this is the message that I want to say, that we shouldn't be forgetting, no matter where the market is going, no matter how many ICOs, no matter how many FUD and FOMO, the fact that Bitcoin, the cryptocurrencies are going to be the future. The fact that we are moving toward digitization. The fact that the fiat money will not be able to sustain in the next digital world. That's the money. See, we reinvented everything on the internet. We reinvented everything. You talk about shopping, we reinvented on internet. We talk about socialism, like connecting with each other, human connection. We reinvented on internet, like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, discussion groups, everything on social media. You talk about what? You talk about anything. We reinvented everything on internet. The only single thing we as a human, we did not invent with the internet was money. Would you agree? We did not. But that happened just about a decade back. So we have money also being reinvented on internet. And this is the money from the internet and for the internet. In simple words. If you get this, I think you know what I'm talking about. Bitcoin is the money by the internet for the internet. And if you are somebody who thinks that internet is not the future, then it is probably true that even Bitcoin and cryptocurrency is not the future. But also at the same time, I want to keep repeating myself that when I say Bitcoin, I'm not just referring to only Bitcoin, but I'm referring to a cryptocurrency. So if anyone who is invested here, it's really important for him to keep a close eye on the market, because it could be Bitcoin, it could be some other cryptocurrencies also, right? It could be some other cryptocurrencies also. So definitely keep an eye on it. Was BitBNS was suggestible right now? No, I have never used BitBNS, so I have no clue about it. I think they introduced some new feature called Bitbox or something like that, but I have no clue about that. So I haven't used BitBNS at all. Do you think we would see bull run in 2020? I think so, Baldeep. I think so. We still have about 4 months to go. There is a lot of positive news coming in. So you know, either by the end of this year, or maybe we might see that in 2019. If we at all we don't see any bull run in 2018, I think 2019 is going to be very big, like extremely big. Prepare yourself for 2019, guys. 2019 is going to be extremely big. We might not see this price ever again. Who knows? We can double, triple, and 12 times of Bitcoin. India spreading about Bitcoin in blockchain. Exactly. Which is the best exchange to withdraw, deposit INR? There is no exchange which is doing a deposit and withdraw. You have to go to peer-to-peer. Can you do video on types of cryptocurrency on different category of crypto depending on their use cases? Sure, Pashram. I think I can definitely do. And something that I also suggest is onchainfx.com, because onchainfx.com, I would love to do that. That's a great suggestion, Pashram. But in the meantime, you can also refer to onchainfx, where it shows that what kind of currency one is. For example, what are the currency tokens, what are the platform tokens like Ethereum, NEO, Icon, EOS. Then you have utility tokens, which is BAT tokens and all those. Then you have brand tokens, security tokens. Yeah, so this is also a very good reference point just in case you want to go through. But yes, that's a very good topic for me to make a video on. Alright everyone, I think that's it for right now. Thank you so much everyone for joining me today on this Sunday. Thank you so much for taking your time out on this Sunday evening and being a part of this amazing conversation, crypto conversation rather, that we just had right now. I think this kind of discussion, this kind of conversation really adds a lot of value, I believe, to each other. It's all about knowledge sharing. It's all about information sharing. It's all about keeping each other updated. It's all about being there always. It's all about educating each other. It's all about sharing and building up the community. And I'm so glad that I am a part of this wonderful community. I'm so glad. I'm so glad that on a Sunday you took time out and you joined this conversation with each other. You shared your ideas. You spoke your opinion. I'm really blessed. I really feel great about it. So thank you so much everyone for joining. And can you do video on types? Exactly. क्या और भी कोई लॉस में है? Crypto Telugu channel. Hi Crypto Telugu channel. That's right. That's nice. I mean, you can have yeah, a lot of people might not understand, so it's really important to have these channels in the regional language also, to help the adoption. So I completely agree with that. Thank you so much everyone for joining, and I will see you all tomorrow. Good night. Thank you a lot. You are very simple and we are blessed. Thank you so much, Dinakar. And join the Telegram group if you have not done so. Join the Telegram channel. There are a few videos which I want to, the YouTube does not send out the notification most of the time. So I use the Telegram group to send you the notification. Other way, definitely create an account on Steemit and other decentralized, because this is what I believe. Blockchain is not just about investing, but it's also about using it, right? Adoption, feel it, experience it. You saw what happened with Alex Jones. Apple, Facebook, Google, they all banned him. And it can happen with anyone tomorrow, right? And we don't want that. We don't want a centralized internet. We don't want a decentralized internet. We don't want a decentralized money. We want decentralized value. And that is why we are excited about this. This is not just an investment tool, but this is also the new technology which is going to change the world in future. And that's the perspective that I have. Of course, the investment will come with it. The Facebook is $1 billion company because they brought in the change. They are not $1 billion company just like that. And so the cryptocurrencies are doing the same thing. They are bringing a big change, and that is why they'll become worth a lot. All right, guys. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for your time. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Good night.